Why settle for good miniatures when you can have perfect miniatures? Stay with me and have your minis looking like this. If you ever printed with a resin printer, you know how magical it feels when a stunning piece of art emerges from a vat of liquid resin. But here's the thing, the magic doesn't stop at printing. There's a little something called finishing that takes a miniature some good to jaw-dropping. Hello 3D printing enthusiasts, I'm Aiden and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the world of high-detailed miniatures, the kind that brings your game table to life. And guess what? We are going to teach you the best practices and tips to achieve that professional quality without breaking your mini or your spirit. And we can guarantee these tips are 100% legit because they came straight out of our finishing department. The professionals who finish more than 30 resin prints a day, every day, for at least 4 years. Maybe they might need vacation at some point. And before you comment, but I don't have any miniatures to print. How can I learn these tips? Poor little me. Hold that thought, because we got you covered. Check out our free mini pack in the link below, where you can download a variety of miniatures and terrain pieces for the grand total of
absolutely nothing.
After all, it is called free mini pack. That being said, to the tips. First up, let's talk about tools. There are some tools that make all the difference when it comes to finishing your miniatures. One of them is this machine, the nail drill, and its magical diamond bits. You may find different brands and models of these too, but we recommend one that is lightweight and offers a fast and easy change of bits. After removing the supports and curing the piece, some small support tips will still be on the miniature surface. To remove them, we use 3 main types of diamond bits. The cone-shaped ones, perfect for small delicate areas like 32mm miniatures or hard-to-reach cavities. Triangular bits, great for straight edges and joint cavities. And the larger bits, ideal for bigger pieces in large areas like statues. If you're feeling creative, you can even make your own sanding tools using wooden sticks and sandpaper. This will act like the micro rotary, reaching more difficult areas, but the movement will be performed by your hand. It may be considered a focus exercise for some people. Pro tip, always wear a mask to avoid breathing in dust while sanding. And since we're talking about dust, let's jump right into the next tip. During and after sanding, your miniatures will be covered in dust. And trust me, you don't want that in your final product. For that, you may use a nail dust collector to suck up the dust while you work and finish with a soft brush to remove any remaining particles from the surface. Even after using a soft brush, there may be some areas where the dust is stuck to the surface, giving a white aspect to the sanded place. Applying alcohol will give the surface a deeper cleanse, allow you to check if the finishing job is going well. And before you ask, no, whiskey doesn't count. You were patient enough to remove all those support bits, and after that, it's not time to fall in despair and rush things up. Tranquility is always on our side. So, before you start gluing, pre-assemble your pieces. This helps you understand how everything fits together and ensures the plugs aligns perfectly. Do this if you're just attaching a mini to its base or facing a more challenging project, like one of our statue rewards. This is especially crucial for bigger models because they are divided into parts to fit various sizes of build plate. If something doesn't fit, don't panic. Just go back and sand the areas that are refusing to be together. And here's a heads up, resin prints can sometimes warp, leading to small gaps between pieces. But don't worry, we'll show you how to fix those further on this video. Now that we have made sure it all fits, let's glue things together like a true hobbyist. Now let's talk about gluing. For permanent bonds, we use super glue. And if you are in a hurry, a glue accelerator can make the glue do its job almost instantly. Pro tip: you can apply a glue to one side and the accelerator to the other. This technique is recommended for pieces without plug connections and for 32mm miniatures. The accelerator will instantly bond the pieces, preventing them from sliding apart. Made a mistake? No problem. Use nail polish remover to dissolve the super glue, sand the area, and try again. Acetone works like a charm and it's way cheaper than specialized glue removers. I've told you earlier not to worry if some gaps appear after you glue your pieces, right? Well, I lied and you should worry. Just kidding, you really shouldn't worry because gaps happen, but they're easy to fix. Meet our favorite fillers and how to apply them. The first one is a homemade recipe, our putty filler made with UV resin mixed to baby powder. Perfect for leveling. You can adjust the consistency by adding more or less powder to the resin. More powder means a thicker putty, and vice versa. Pro tip: always wear gloves when working with UV resin. You can use a silicone brush to apply and handle the filler for most of the cases. And for a more detailed application, a toothpick will become your best friend. If mixing your own putty filler isn't your style, no worries. There are plenty of ready-to-use fillers available to buy. For UV curing options, check out Moniker's 3D Syncretafil or Green Stuff's UV Putty. For traditional self-curing putty, any two-part epoxy or air-dry acrylic can perform wonders. Once your UV filler is applied, it's curing time! We prefer a UV LED desk lamp with a flexible arm. This lets you hold the miniature in one hand while applying putty with the other, enabling the application of thin coats of resin quickly. The flexible neck keeps the light exactly where you need it throughout the process. You can also use small UV flashlights as well, which work in the same way, but they require a hand to hold. But be careful, always wear UV protective glasses to shield your eyes from the light. Safety first. Seams can be tricky, but a round file is a lifesaver. Use it to texture and blend the seams between pieces. This step adds realism and hides any imperfections. The rotary tool with its diamond bits can also be used here. And you can try without any fear. If you end up removing too much material, you can always apply more filler. But texturing isn't just about removing material. Sometimes you need to add it to recreate certain surfaces. For this, remember our gap filling tip. Use a thicker putty filler and apply it with precision with a toothpick. For this part, practice is key. The more you learn, test, and observe the patterns to reproduce, the more successful you will be. Now for those final magic touches. Remember how we use alcohol in tip number 2 to check for imperfections? While it is great for revealing problem areas, those stubborn white sanding marks tend to reappear after the alcohol evaporates. Here's the pro secret. A tiny amount of almond oil or any neutral oil applied with a brush will permanently erase sanding marks and give your mini that smooth, showroom-ready finish. It's like skincare, but for minis. Quick note, if you're planning to paint your mini, don't worry about perfection. Your primer will cover the sanding marks anyway. This oil trick is perfect for display pieces where you want that raw resin looking its absolute best. And there you have it, 8 pro tips to take your resin miniatures to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned printer, these techniques will help you achieve that stunning, professional look. And also, these techniques will give you the ability to prepare your minis in the best way for that awesome paint job. Oh, I almost forgot, we have one more tip that can really elevate your miniatures to a whole other level. Do I smell bonus tip? Here it goes. Liking this video, subscribing to Lud Studios channel, and watching everything will give you a great amount of knowledge to print and paint wonderful miniatures for your game table. But if you are interested in all the knowledge about 3D printing, we have a quest for you. Check out the link below and be a part of our free 3D printing course for you to become a true 3D printing hero. With that last and best final tip, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments, which tip are you most excited to try? Or do you have your own finishing secrets to share? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more 3D printing tips, tricks, and experiments. Until next time, and happy printing!